My Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth, welcome back. This is your Moreh Yeshu Ben Uriah Israel, and just want to take this moment to continue to thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And I want to let you know, my brothers and sisters, that your prayers is so much appreciated. Appreciate your prayers. Thank you for praying for my family and I. And, Connie, my wife, and I, we really need your prayers. Our children need your prayers too. So we just continue to praise Yahuwah and, thanking Him for, His blessings and for all His goodness to us as my brothers and sisters. I tell you, my brothers and sisters, when we think about what's going on in the world, and you have good health, you have a place to lay your head, and you have food to eat, and some people don't have that. And a lot of people, some people have it, but they're miserable. Their life is miserable, but we thank Yahuwah that He has blessed us in such a way and given us peace, my brothers and sisters. When I go to my bed in the night, my brother, I don't worry about anything. I just trust Him. You want to be safe. You want to make sure your place is secure and everything like that. But my brothers and sisters, I do not have to worry about anything. I just continue to trust Yahuwah. Put my wife and I. We that's how we talk about all the time, about Yahuwah's goodness, His praises. We talk about our kids too, and the grandkids, we talk about them, but my brothers and sisters, we talk about our friends, we talk about, other relatives. But my brothers and sisters, Yahuwah, He is the focus of our attention. He is the focus of our lives. And, my prayer is that people, will learn to trust Yahuwah. Put their trust in Him. Don't be like our ancestors. My brother keep going back to my ancestors. Oh, how much Yahuwah led them and how much He cared for them. And, they turned their backs on Yahuwah by going after foreign gods, that cannot help them, cannot do anything for them, cannot feed them, cannot clothe them, cannot hear them, cannot see them, those are the things that they went to. Gods made by hands. But praise be to Yahuwah. No one can replace Him. No one can replace Him. He is so awesome, so awesome. The last time we finished in verse 4, and we want to talk about verse 5 today, because verse 5 also have some key words, 6 key words that we want to talk about. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. So the first key word that we want to look at here in verse 5 is the word rebuked. Rebuked. And it is Ga'ar. 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 And the word here, my friends, is made up of 3 Hebrew letters in the consonants. Okay, Gimel, Ayin, and Resh. And what the word is saying here, my brother, is talk about, to chide. David is saying here that Yahuwah has rebuked the heathen. And the word is rebuked, to chide. They're corrupt. He rebuked them and He reproved them. They become corrupted. They can't stand. the presence of Yahuwah. They can't stand the presence of Yahuwah. The heathen, the Gentile people, you know, they are the cause of our Hebrew Israelite familiars, you know, they are the cause of them, you know, losing out on the blessings. My brother, don't allow them to let you lose your blessings that Yahuwah has prepared for you. My brothers and my sisters, when I think about the blessings that Yahuwah have, I'm not going to let nobody, no family members, no friends, no enemy going to stop me from inheriting and getting the blessing that Yahuwah has, you know, prepared and provided for it. None, no one. I'm not going to let no one do that. Comes what may. It doesn't matter what the condition of my life is. I am not going to let no one hinder me from receiving that blessing that Yahweh has. Okay? So they're corrupted, you know, and Yahweh is going to rebuke them. He's going to reprove them. The second letter in there is the word heathen. You know, look, is the root. So we have the heathen here is the same as Gentile. He rebuked the heathen. He rebuked them. It's two letters. Goi or goy. He comes from the same root of the root, you know, gay, I mean, gay now, and it's to turn back. The back, you know, the person, to go, meaning a foreigner, a nation, goi, and you refer to this is a, you know, a person as a goi, I mean, he's a foreigner, he's a, you know, he's a Gentile, he's a heathen. You know, he is also, you can, sometimes the word is used for troop, or a troop of animals sometimes, or, you know, a flight of locusts. But the Gentile, they're heathen, they're a nation, they're people. Okay? And according to what David is saying here, thou hast rebuked the heathen, he rebuked the Gentiles. And he said, thou hast destroyed the wicked. I want to look at the next word here, destroy, because this destroy here is another Hebrew word, abad, aleph, bet, and dalet, meaning to wander away, the wicked. I mean destroyed, to wander away, wandered away. Love oneself. That's what a wicked person do. He love himself. He don't love you. He want to hurt you. He want to hurt other people. You know, love oneself. But you know, he's going to perish and he's going to break. He's going to be destroyed, and there's no way for him to escape, and he cannot fail. I mean, you know, no way to escape, and he's going to fail. Rather, you know. No care what he do, he's going to fail. He's going to lose, he's going to be undone, he's going to be utterly devoid, or to have no way to flee. That is, he's going to be destroyed, my brothers and my sisters. The fourth key word here is the word wicked. This is what he said. He said, for thou hast maintained my right, in verse 4. And in verse 5 he said, thou hast rebuked the heathen. He said, thou hast destroyed the wicked. So the wicked here is as we see in verse 5, is Rasha. Okay, and Reshin and Ayin, and it means morally wrong. The wicked person, my brothers and sisters, he is morally wrong. He or she, the wicked, they're morally wrong. You know, they're actively bad person. They're guilty. They're condemned. They're ungodly. They're wicked. A wicked man, you can think about a wicked man. That which is wrong, they are spiritually wrong. Okay? And the fifth word here is put out. Put out. Look at the word put out there. It said, thou hast put out their name forever and ever. Look at the word put out there. It's ma-ka. The Hebrew word is ma-ka. Mem, Vav, Chet, and He. And meaning to stroke or to rub or to erase. Also to smooth as if with oil or grease, or to make fat, to abolish, to blot out, to destroy, full of marrow. Okay, the word there. To put out, like the scripture says here. To reach unto, utterly wipe away, or to wipe out. Thou hast rebuked the heathen, and thou hast destroyed the wicked. I want to notice here the next word. This will be the sixth word here, my brothers, my sisters, is the word and ever, and or forever and ever. Look at it. He said, thou hast put out their name forever and ever. That means no hope of coming back. It's like world without end. Okay? I want to notice there. The word here is add. It's like AD, add. Ain and Dalet, the two letters that make up the word. Add. Ain and Dalet. And the word means a duration in the sense of advance or perpetuity, eternal or eternity, everlasting, old perpetually, world without end. So, when Yahuwah when he put out the name, somebody can't come, have some friend on his own, okay, let me put your name in there for you, Just give me a couple of dollars, man, I put your name in, That won't happen, my brothers and sisters. That will not happen. Yahuwah is in charge. If you put man in charge, man sees his friend over there suffering and, know that his friend is going to be lost forever. He said, man, I'll put your name in there. So, Yahuwah knows those who are his. And he said, let everyone who names or nameth the name of Yahuwah depart from iniquity. So if they name the name of Yahuwah, my brothers and sisters, they would not be involved in iniquity. Okay, so I want us to look at verse 6. Look at verse 6. He said, so there are 5 key words that we want to look at. 5 key words. And we want to know these, my brothers, because these are important words. These are important. And the first key word is that of destruction. Look at verse 6. Verse 6 said, O thou enemy, destruction are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities, their memorial is perished with them. So here we see, okay, here we see the word destruction. Korba, Shet, Resh, Bet, and He. Meaning, drought. By implication, desolation, decay, place desolate, place on destruction, or, waste. When you look at some of the desert, like, I think it just come to my mind just now. As when I was driving truck for about 3 years, I used to drive to a lot of the deserts. And you're going to Arizona and some part of New Mexico. My brother and my sister, let me tell you this. And Florida, a few desert places. But you look and you drive for hours, and all you see is parched land just dry. And the few trees that you see, there are some trees that never grow higher than about probably 4 feet off the ground. Yeah, there's all over the place rocks. In some places you see rocks. And on a hot day, my brothers and sisters, you have to make sure you have your air conditioner working. And then in some of the sandy deserts, where the sun is blowing, it's not a nice sight. And you just look for miles, no houses, nothing but just desert land, sandy looking land, kind of dry clay looking land. Some of the rocks look like they're clay. Well, based on what Yahuwah's word is saying here, the enemy is like that. They come to a perpetual end. They come to a perpetual end. The same verse 6, and that's Psalm 9, verse 6, is a perpetual here. The word is Netsar, and Neskar, rather. Neskar, Neskar, okay. And it's Nun, Ain, and Ket. Some people say Chet. Or the same word, Nesa, One is Neska and the one is Nesa. And this word means the same thing. they have the same consonant, but the vowels marking are a little different. And it means a goal or, the bright object or distant, travel. It's a bright object. It's like you see a bright object, you're traveling towards it, right? Um, it's like it's in a distance, and you're traveling towards that object. Figuratively, it talk about splendor, or subjectively, it talk about truthfulness, or confidence to the most distant point of view, away, constantly, and evermore, perpetual, strength, victory. So he said here that my enemies, although enemy, destruction are come to perpetual end. It comes to a perpetual end. And the third word is end there in verse. You say come to a perpetual end. And the word is Tarman, Tav, Mem, and Mem. Okay? And you have two Mem. One is this, one Mem starts like starting the word, and you have one Mem, at the ending. So it's two different Mems. Same Mem, but two different notations. One is like starting a word, and then one is ending a word. Okay, all right. so then, ta, mem, and. It's already tav, mem, and mem. And meaning to complete, in a good or bad sense. Accomplish, ease, be clean, consume, have done, come to an end, make an end, fail, to come to full, be all gone, be all here, be make perfect, be spent, some, it said, upright or wasted. And the fourth is a memorial. The fourth key word is a memorial. Word memorial there. And the word memorial is zeker, or zekin, calf. That's what we're going to look at. Okay, so you have, okay, let me start again. That the word memorial is zeker. Zeker is it spells Zain, Kaf, and Resh. That's the letters there. And Zeker or Zeker or Zeker. Zain, Kaf, and Resh. Just the vowels markations is different. Spell same consonants, same Hebrew consonants, same, and it means the same thing. And but just two different words. Okay, and like I said, just a vowel difference, and the word means, commemoration. Memorial, the memory, remembrance. Some it's like the name gonna be blotted out. Okay? Like the name is blot out. So he said here, thou enemy, destruction are come to perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities. They destroy cities, and they're gonna be destroyed too. Whatever they did, they destroy city, and they are destroyed too. Their memorial is perished with them. Just like how they had other people suffering, they are, and the memorial is going to perish. The memorial is going to perish with them. Look at verse 5 there, and look at the word perish. Perish in verse 6. That's a fifth. That's the fifth key word. Look at it. Perish in verse 6. The word is abad. Abad. Aleph, Bet, and Dalet. And it means to wander away, to lose oneself, or to perish, to break, destroy, not escape, fail, lose, be undone, utterly void, and have no way to flee. Right. In verse 7, my brothers and my sisters, he said, listen to verse 7, he said, but Yahuwah shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. You hear this? If you go back and you read over in that verse that was mentioned over in Job, in Job chapter 19 and verse 29, it talks about the fact that be prepared, because the punishment is coming. The sword is going to bring wrath. And he said, be sure that there is judgment. There is a judgment. So, people think about, that's all saying, and all these years I've been hearing that there's a judgment. But my brothers and my sisters, there is judgment, and it's coming. And the world is going to feel it, and those who are not on Yahuwah's side are going to feel it, my brothers and my sisters. So I would advise you, if you are not on Yahuwah's side, make every effort to trust him and get him in your life and start living for him and start, doing his bidding, doing his commandment, living according to how he wants you to live, my brothers and sisters. He said he is holy, and therefore we have to be holy. So we need to live in that way, okay? Need to live in that way. All right, so then, the word here in verse 7, he said prepared, is kum. The word prepared is kum. And it is kaf, vav, and nun, meaning to be erect, that is to stand perpendicular, to set up in a great variety of using a great variety of application. So whether it's established, literally establish is fix, prepare, apply, or figuratively to appoint, render, secure, proper, property. I mean prosperous. Sorry, it's the property prosperous, and prosperous. Okay, contain, confirm, direct, faithfulness, fashion, fasten, firm, be fitted, be fixed, frame, be meet, ordain, to make provision ready, to establish, to stand, tarrying, and he said very deep. So he said here, my brothers and sisters, Yahuwah shall endure forever. He endured forever. And he said, he hath prepared his throne for judgment. So look at the word judgment there. Mishpat. Okay, mishpat. Mishpat. Mem, shin, pei, and tet. And the meaning of it is a verdict. Meaning of it is a verdict, a favorable and unfavorable. The pronouns judicially are a sentence or, formal decree or divine law or, individual or collectively, the act or the place, the suit, the right or the privilege, statutory or customary, or even a say like adversity, ceremony. It's charge, crime, custom, determination, discretion, disposing due, fashion, form, to be judged, judgment, just manner, or as a manner of law, or the measure, ordinance, right sentence, worthy, wrong. So, my brothers, my sisters, this is what verse 7 is saying here, that Yahuwah, shall endure forever. He's not here for just for a short duration. He's here forever. He's our everlasting Yahuwah. Okay? And under his arm, we are secure. Okay? He is everlasting. And, he said that, he hath prepared his throne for judgment. Yahuwah sits on his throne, my brothers and my sisters. And there's a song that says he will not forget his own, but we know that he's on his throne, that he is going to judge. And his judgment is right, my brothers and my sisters. His judgment is right. We're going to stop here and we're going to say, be a blessing to someone today and walk with the King. Shalom.